Hello, Robert here again. In my last video I showed you how to rig a female light jig to use during the spawn or after the spawn or during the middle of the spawn. I talked to you about using an 1/8 ounce penetrator jig. It could be any 1/8 ounce jig. It don't necessarily need to be a penetrator jig. I showed you how to rig a female. Now I'm going to show you how to rig a male. I don't have any Venom dream crawls in the black neon. I ran out, so I'm waiting on an order to come through. So in the meantime, what I use is a Berkeley sugar crawl. Okay. Separate the claws, trim the body so it'll fit onto the jig perfectly. It's usually just one little niche. Okay. Center the body on the hook. Take it down to where it's just starting to go around the bend, and then I bring it through and run it on up. You should have a look like so. I don't know if y'all can see that out there, but it's real even right there. And it'll give this look. Now this is a black neon sugar crawl. This is supposed to represent the male brim or perch. I work it the same way I do the female. It basically serves the same purpose. You have a lot of action in the claws as you work in it, and so on. Also, I'll work this in anywhere from 4 to 0, from 4 foot of water to inch of water, working it in and around the bed areas, grassy areas, stumpy areas. Also, you might want to consider using this when it's a real tough day. A lot of pressure on the lake. At this time of year, the lakes have a lot of pressure due to the spawn. Fish are under a lot of stress, so I sometimes scale down on my baits to get that bite. If you're bed fishing, a lot of times this is a good bait to fish. It's hard to detect a bite. You have to really have some good eyes, and what you do when you're bed fishing, and a lot of people don't realize this, when you're bed fishing, they want to put their bait right in the middle of the bed. That's a good idea. However, it's been my experience that if the fish is centered in the middle of the bed and you're wanting to fish that bed, put that bait on the outer edge, like just inside the outer edge of the bed, in the corner, outside corner, like it's just moving into the bed. Okay, if you'll sit there and work it, it's going to draw attention to that bass, and that bass is going to try to get to it before your bait gets to the middle of the bed. Okay, a lot of times they'll just move over and fan it, so just wait on them to actually pick it up and move it. Like I said, you have to have good eyes. I also rigged my baits like that on the 1/2 ounce and when it's real matted, I'll use that type of rig on a 3/4 ounce jig to get through the mats. Time to time I'll be putting videos up to give a little pointers here and there on what works for me. Haven't won any big tournaments. I've won a few small tournaments. Just have a lot of fishing experience behind me, and I like to share it with everybody. I fish FLW events, BFL, Everstart, and the Opens. Venom lures and PAL rods are my sponsors, and I'd appreciate it if you'd visit their sites, palrods.com and venomlures.com, and buy your equipment. Thank you for watching. See you next time.